Hi friends, welcome back to Parent Story Hour. It's been a super long day. Sorry this is happening so late. I'm gonna read a story called Quiet Please that I can relate to a lot, and it's from the Richard Scarry storybook. Quiet please, called Grandmother Duck. I need a nap and all this noise makes my head all buzzy. When I said, I understand what that means, my daughter said, what does buzzy mean? You'll know someday. The birds tried to keep quiet, but they kept forgetting. So did the frogs. And every now and then, plop, another little fish would leap out of the water and splash back in. Pretty soon, Grandmother Duck was very cross indeed. I said, be quiet, she scolded. Quiet, you birds. Quiet, frogs. Quiet, fish. Quiet, please. She sounded so angry that suddenly everyone was still and quiet, as if there was no one in the whole wide world except Grandmother Duck herself. There now, this is better, she murmured, settling down in the reeds and tucking her head under her wing. But somehow she still couldn't sleep. That quiet seemed so big and wide and empty, and it began to buzz in Grandmother Duck's head, and it made her feel strange and lonely inside. I mean, at this point, I think Grandmother Duck just needs like a psych evaluation. She doesn't like it noisy. She doesn't like it quiet. There's something going on with Grandmother Duck. Then, just as she was sure she couldn't stand one more bit of that lonesome quiet, quack, 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 along swam a whole line of fuzzy new little ducklings having the time of their lives. Hush, whispered the birds. Hush, whispered the frogs. Quiet, whispered the fish. Grandmother Duck will start scolding again. But Grandmother Duck sat on the bank, smiling and admiring her new little grandchildren. I won't at all, she said, tucking her head under her wing. I never heard such a lovely, cozy sound in all my life. So the ducklings quacked, and the birds began to sing, and the frogs croaked, and the fish leapt, and Grandmother Duck smiled in her sleep. So, typical grandmother, like everybody else is bothering her, but her grandchildren can do no wrong. I think this story is actually pretty accurate. I can relate. I don't have grandchildren, but I can relate to the quiet part of this. I asked for it many times today already. So I'm with her on that. And I'll show you the picture. Here she is yelling at a frog. I don't know if you can see that. She is yelling at the frog, and then she's all happy with her grand ducks in the water. All right, so that was Quiet Please. Hope you've enjoyed that. Hope everyone is staying sane and healthy, and we will see you tomorrow on Parent Story Hour.